There is a creature living at the bottom of the ocean that evolution forgot to kill. It has survived 5 mass extinctions, outlasted the dinosaurs, and somehow it is still down there right now. We are talking about the frilled shark, and before you picture something out of a monster movie, just wait. Because the reality is somehow stranger than the fiction. This animal looks like a nightmare that was sketched by someone who had never seen either a shark or an eel, but decided to combine them anyway. Long, serpentine body, a mouth filled with over 300 trident-shaped teeth arranged in 25 rows, and gills that fan out like a collar of ancient tattered lace. It lives in the deep ocean, usually between 500 and 1,000 meters down. That is deeper than most submarines comfortably go. Down there, there is no sunlight. The pressure would crush an unprotected human instantly. The temperature is just above freezing. And yet this thing thrives. Has been thriving, in fact, for roughly 80 million years. To put that in perspective, 80 million years ago, T-Rex was still alive. The continents looked different. Flowers were a relatively new concept on this planet, and the frilled shark was already ancient, already perfected, already hunting in the dark. That is not evolution. That is stubbornness on a geological scale. Scientists call animals like this living fossils. The idea is that they reached a design so effective, so perfectly tuned to their environment, that natural selection had nothing left to improve. No reason to change. No pressure to adapt. While everything around them was rising, collapsing, evolving, or going extinct, creatures like the frilled shark just kept doing what they were doing. Quietly, in the dark, unbothered. Now here is where things get genuinely strange. And this is the part most people do not expect. The frilled shark should not be seen. Not by humans. Not ever. It lives too deep. It moves too slowly. It almost never comes to the surface. Which is why, when one was caught alive off the coast of Japan in 2007, marine biologists lost their minds. The animal was clearly disoriented, weakened. Something had driven it up from the depths, and when researchers filmed it swimming in a shallow marine park tank, they realized something immediately. It moved nothing like a shark. It moved like a snake, side to side, fluid, almost hypnotic. They had caught a living glimpse of a hunting style that predates almost everything we know. And here is the twist that changes everything you thought you knew about deep sea creatures. The frilled shark does not ambush prey from below like most sharks. It coils its body like a spring. Then it launches itself forward in a sudden, explosive lunge. 300 teeth close around fish, squid, and even other sharks before they can react. That motion is not fish behavior. That is reptile behavior. That is something from before fish dominated the seas. You are watching an echo of a predator strategy that is older than the ocean as we currently know it. Its reproduction is just as bizarre. The frilled shark has the longest gestation period of any vertebrate animal on Earth. Up to 3.5 years. A human pregnancy is 9 months. An elephant carries its young for almost 2 years. The frilled shark beats them all. Scientists believe this is because the deep ocean is cold and resource scarce. So the pups develop slowly, nurtured internally, until they are large enough to survive on their own. When they are born, they are already miniature predators, ready for the dark. We have only ever encountered frilled sharks a handful of times in recorded history. Most of what we know about them comes